Thanks for checking out AACRAO's FERPA training program. We designed it to be a scalable, customizable solution for institutions looking to kick off or revamp their FERPA training. The training program is designed to be deployed in a learning management system, commonly referred to by its acronym LMS. The training is contained within a zipped file that contains content arranged in a SCORM-compatible format. SCORM stands for Scalable Content Object Reference Model and was developed by the Department of Defense a few decades ago to implement wide-scale training across the globe with minimal resource cost. Once the zip file is uploaded into a course or learning environment of some sort on your LMS, it's a matter of ensuring that the people who need access to the training can get to it. Once everything is set up, you'll be able to get reports from the LMS about who has accessed, completed, and passed the course. And you can set up access permissions based on those data sets, either manually or automatically, without the need for administering trainings at set times, gathering attendance, or sign forms. The course is designed to scale and display well on any device, be it a desktop or a mobile device. To ensure as much ADA compliance as possible, the layout was kept clean and simple. Users can scroll through content with clearly labeled progression buttons and optional questions placed throughout the course. This single course by default splits into 2 tracks, one for staff and one for faculty. This allows for a tighter instructional load on faculty who do not need to know as much about FERPA, while still allowing for a comprehensive overview of the basics of FERPA for staff who deal with it on a more regular basis. The faculty track should take approximately 15 to 20 minutes to complete, and the staff track should take closer to 30 minutes. At the conclusion of the course, there is a short assessment. In order to maintain the course as a single file, this assessment is the same, regardless of the selected track, so it is easier for staff and appropriate for faculty. Should there be a need from your institution for a more comprehensive assessment, it is possible to split the course into 2, but that would require 2 files. To keep the information simple and digestible, the course is split into 3 basic sections: definitions, compliance, and exceptions. The definitions section is identical in both tracks to ensure that everyone is operating on the same terminology. Compliance covers some of the same material between the tracks, but the staff portion focuses more on the processes needed to ensure compliance, while the faculty portion talks more about best practice when dealing with student information. Finally, the most substantial differences between the 2 tracks are found in the exceptions section, which covers the exceptions to signed consent found in section 9931 of the regulations. Since faculty have little exposure to these exceptions in practical terms, there is only limited amounts of information within this section for faculty. As mentioned before, there are numerous practice questions throughout the course. These are not counted in the final assessment. They merely serve as a way to keep learners engaged and to reinforce concepts. They are optional, but explanations are given whether the input is correct or incorrect. Because the layout is simple and there is no narration, we can customize content within the course much more easily. Should you have a state law or institutional policy that you want to emphasize, you can pass this change along to us and we can turn it around within 5 to 10 business days or less, depending on the scale of the changes being requested. This also extends to things like logos and graphics, specific contacts, or any other institutional information that you want to provide to your learners.